Every weekend is the same. I'm the one you try to claim. Yeah, I already know about your game, but I'm not the one to sit around and be played. Call me up with no shame. All your words sound the same. Yeah, I already know about your game, but I'm not the one to sit around and be played. If you come around just to play me, don't bother, cause you're way overdue. Don't even try to convince me. Don't bother, cause now I see you through.
won't forget you. It's my fate to let you go. You feel hate when I'm around you, but I know you won't let me go. So close to see when I'm down inside of me. So close to leave, and I know there's no release. Time has come, I have to leave you. Don't know how, 'cause it feels so right. It is you I have to break through, but I know you will win the fight. So close to see when I'm down inside of me. So close to leave, and I know there's no release. And I know there's no release. So close to see when I'm drowning inside of me. So close to see when I'm drowning inside of me. So close to leave when I know there's no release. So close, so
Welcome everyone here tonight. As this is right, I am on board right now with Doug Ward. He doesn't even realize I'm in the passenger seat. However, tonight it is the PGR Wheels America 250, brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. I tell you what, I'm fired up to see this. It is round one of the playoffs here at Prime Grid Racing. That's right, these 12 drivers will be going head to head to get the most prestigious crown you can win in esports, and that is the PGR Cup Series Championship Trophy right here tonight. We're going to see round one of it at Daytona. You will not want to miss any of this action here tonight. I've been talking to the guys, and they are as fired up as it gets. They are even planning on going 3 wide, 4 wide, who knows how many wide, but they will plan it out accordingly. But right now we're going to talk to a couple of non-playoff drivers. We're going to start it off with Doug Ward. Doug.
Hey.
You're in here. You're already placing top times on the top of the board. How do you feel coming into this one?
I mean, it's Daytona. There's going to be not a lot of... There's not going to be a lot that you can do to really ensure any kind of outcome. Very chaotic, and that's super speedway racing. But, just, keep calm about it, play it cool, and I think I can have a pretty good finish here.
I mean, I've been looking at your times so far. Draft isn't set in here tonight, but hopefully once you get in the draft, you start getting a feel for how it's going to handle.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Because that's where you're going to be all night. So.
Absolutely, and that is also where the fuel game comes into play.
Yeah,
just saying. True. All right, I'm going to let you get down to the guys. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now you can talk to one of the newcomers to the oval side of things, Harry Krantz. Harry.
What's going on, Brandon?
You're coming in here. You're kind of new to oval. How do you feel here tonight?
I feel pretty good. I've been doing Daytona officials all day, so I should be ready and warmed up. But I'm just here for the experience to learn. I'm excited. Yeah.
Now, as you come into, officials to league racing is definitely two different worlds. What are you going to have to do tonight to secure success?
Just stay consistent, as a driver, I always find myself running into just general inconsistencies, but if I could keep my composure, just stay solid, keep a pace going, should have a good night.
All right, well, I'm going to let you get back to the guys. Good luck here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. There we go, and now we're going to go talk to Cameron Stearns, new to the grid in the league. Let's see how he feels. Cameron.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going here tonight? You're coming into Daytona. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I'm just going to try my best to stay out of the trouble here. It's always very treacherous when you come race at super speedways. Most of this is taken out of your control, as everybody knows.
Yeah, and as you get into the draft and everything else, and it starts kind of, getting rolling, how troublesome it is it going to be if you wind up finding that monster pull, if you pull on the outside or something, to really get around?
Yeah, I mean, when you're racing here, you really got to take advantage of anything you can get. You don't want to be making crazy aggressive moves too early and take yourself out of contention, but you definitely don't want to be in the back where all the wrecks are happening. So I'm going to try my best here to stay up front. That way I don't got to deal with all that stuff going on in the back.
All right, well, good luck to you, man, and hopefully the odds are in your favor here tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. And let's see here. There we go. Got him found out there. And now let's hear from Charles Balance, merely getting beat out by a few points to get into the playoffs. Let's see how he feels about tonight. Charles?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Man, you lost out on the playoffs by mere points. How do you feel coming into Daytona and knowing that you won't be in the points race in the playoffs, but you still can get points to get up into a good position at the end of the season?
Yeah, we're just going to do what we can to improve our, where we finish in the points at the end of the season. The higher up we finish, the better off we'll be. So it'll still look good. All we got to do is worry about winning. So we're just going to go out there and do our thing, try to get us a win.
All right, I'm going to let you get back to the guys. Good luck, and hopefully have some success here tonight.
Yeah, if we can stay out of trouble and we can all link up, all our teammates get linked up, we'll be up at the front.
All right, thank you for that, Charles. I'm going to get you down to the guys. Good luck here tonight.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
So Charles Balance, everybody, driver that number 41, got beat out by mere points. Now let's hear from the guy who did beat him in the points, which is not popping up correctly here. Let's just check something out. This is Daniel McCurdy, I believe. For some odd reason. It's not popping up the way I need to. So we're going to have to readjust this deal here. Daniel McCurdy is in the points race here tonight. And let's hear from him. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a night. You're here in the playoffs. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I'm excited about Daytona. I think we're going to have a really good car here, and we're going to definitely put on a show for everybody. You know, we might not be making right turns with our left turns, but we're definitely going to put something on for everybody and see if we can't get locked into the next round.
Yeah, you know, as you kind of seen this one here, you know, all season long, it seemed like you're, during the last part of it at least, you're really showing some pace, and then all of a sudden it seems like you're involved in the wrecks. What are you going to do tonight to litigate that?
You know, if this was any other track, I would have a strategy to that. I think tonight is just going to be a lot of make the right moves, stick with the right people, and be there at the end. Save everything we got, and be right there for that last 2 or 3 lap push to hopefully get into victory lane tonight.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's been an absolute blistering pace of a season for some of the guys. And tonight, you're running not with Blackout Motorsports. That was the other big move. You made the move over to Flagship.
Yes. Yeah, pretty excited about that. These guys are. I'm excited to learn from them. You know, obviously you guys have been running the top dogs for the last few seasons, so seeing what I can pick up from them and learn from them and see if I can't gain a little pace to start winning a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, all season long it seemed like, you know, it's been having some fun and everything else, but ultimately you want to learn more as a driver, I'm guessing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If you want to be the best, you got to learn from the best. So definitely making the move over to Flagship is going to help do that, and then you know, hopefully maybe be one of the top dogs on this team.
All right, and then apparently Doug Ward is a playoff driver. Did not know that. Yeah, apparently SDK is being brutal to me tonight.
Oh yeah, Doug squeaked it in. I'm definitely glad to see him in the playoffs. He ran really well all season long and raced really well. I raced next to him pretty much the whole season, so definitely deserves to be in it. I do wish Charles was in here. I will say that Charles definitely busted his butt to try to get in, so we are missing him out of the playoffs for sure.
All right, well, I'm going to get back to the guys. Good luck here tonight, and I hope I got it all done live here. No, I mean, really, it should have saved it automatically, but I guess I learned a valuable lesson here tonight.
Expect the unexpected.
I guess so. So good luck here tonight. And
yes, sir.
Hopefully we see some success out of you, and hopefully you make it into round 2.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So Daniel McCurdy, everybody. Now let's hear from J.R. Schomburg, who's been making some noise, and let's hear from him. J.R.
Yo, what's up?
Well, you've been out there making some noise this entire season. Here tonight, you're coming in, not a playoff driver, however, but you are very competitive. How do you feel about coming to Daytona?
Oh, Daytona is anyone's race. I think most people know that. So it's all about just staying patient and making sure you're in the spot for the last 5 or so laps.
This one is definitely going to be one of those that I feel like patience is going to pay off, or even just watching your fuel strat.
Yeah, I definitely feel like if you have a group of guys you can pit with for fuel strategy, that's a big one too. But yeah, patience, I think both that. Patience and fuel strategy with some kind of group you can pit together with, and you should be able to make it to the end.
All right, well, I'm going to get you down to the guys. Good luck here tonight at Daytona, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
All right, thanks, man. Hopefully you're staying dry.
Thank you. So, JR, he's mentioned about the weather outside. Yeah, I'm kind of staying dry. And now let's hear from William Robbins, another fellow playoff driver. William.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, my goodness. What did you do to your mic?
Oh, is it sound bad?
It's terrible.
Let me see what my settings are on. Hold on. Sometimes it will auto flip over to one of my other...
Cleared up now a little bit.
It's because I'm closer. Yeah, it's set on the wrong mic. Hold on a second.
I'm waiting.
No, it's on my headset.
All right, so here tonight you're coming in ready to rock and roll. How do you feel about coming to Daytona?
It's a Daytona, man. I never wager too much on it.
Now, if what's gonna be the basic plan here for you? Just link up and go, or is it gonna be try to plan off and play off of what the other guys are doing?
Man, I think it's gonna be probably look to get linked up with some teammates and see if we can't get control of the race. If you can get out to the front, control the pace, and kind of dictate where everybody goes, you can and you got a good shot at salvaging a good finish. Obviously, if we're in a position to shoot for a win late in this race, we're going for it. But I think the big thing here is we're coming in with a 10-point bump with our wins in the playoffs. So just good stage points here and an overall decent finish. Be here at the end for a good points payout is what we need, so we can get through round of 12.
Yeah. So now with this one here, when it's a playoff race, how do you feel? Is it better to stay in a draft or try and keep your whole team kind of flip-flopping so all your fuel strats are all in about the same?
Definitely want to, we'll kind of see what the tone of the race looks like. Fuel, I think the windows were solid on stage 1 and 2. No stops needed. So it'll be a go all out in stage 1 and 2. It's that final stage that really is we can plan all we want to fuel save and swap out and trying to keep everybody, at a good even fuel point for that green flag stop so we can get in and out as fast as possible. But again, one caution throws strat out the window in stage 3. You can save all you want and be in the back, and then a caution comes out, and now you're still mired in the back, and everybody's good to go to the end. So then you got to fight your way back up front. As you know, the later in these things you get, the more aggressive the blocking gets, the more aggressive the racing gets. So driving your way through traffic late in stage 3 will it'll provide its own challenge.
Unless you're me. In which case I push at the beginning and then I go find out otherwise at the end.
I have notoriously not had good luck trying to throw blocks at the end of one of these things. Usually throwing a block will get me wrecked. So I definitely prefer to be that second or third place car coming to the end of it. So that's where we'll aim to be. Never want to be the guy sitting out front with one to go.
All right, well, I'm going to get you out of here, man. Good luck, and hopefully we see you up front.
Hey, I appreciate it, Brandon.
Thank you. That was William Robbins, everybody. And now I just know to get all this extra goodie stuff up here. There we go. I think I got everything readjusted. Now let's hear from Travis Burton, who's also in the playoffs. Travis.
Yes, sir.
Big night for you. It's playoffs. How are you feeling coming into this one?
Honestly, feeling pretty good. I'm going to try to, hopefully tonight, stay out of trouble. Qualify up front, stay out front, and just try to maximize my points so that in case I don't win, I can pretty much lock myself up for this top 8.
As we mentioned the top 8, next week is the elimination round. How nervous are you maybe falling back to be on the back burner of that?
I mean, I feel like with my ability, I should be able to lock myself in the top 8 pretty comfortably these next 2 weeks. So nervousness, not much. I just got to run my race and just focus on just staying out of trouble and just being clean. That's about it.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you get back to the guys. Good luck here tonight. And hopefully we see that dub. I know you've been hunting down.
Oh, yeah. I think it's coming.
All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's Travis Burton, everybody. Now, in case everybody's wondering here tonight. Oh, man. Yeah, tonight is going to be crazy for the spotters. And Jamie Pugh in the audience there, everybody, is a spotter. He is spotting for William Robbins tonight, if I'm right. Or it's Thomas Meigs. He kind of bounced back and forth between the two. He's going to be busy here tonight because Daytona is a nightmare when they come up with the pit party. If they bring a great pit party to the grid here, they're going to absolutely be flying. Now here is exactly what they're doing is getting a feel for that draft. You see the 44. That is Harry Krantz. Getting a feel for how that Toyota handles the draft. Now, what he's got to remember is that 2 cars together is not as fast as, say, 12 to 13 cars. I got you, Jamie. That's awesome. Yeah, you're going to have to tell him to turn directly right and hope he doesn't hit a wall. I mean, do not hit the wall. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, it's going to be a busy night for Robbins as he's going to have his hands full. He's one of the playoff drivers up front. And let's go to the point so you guys can get a picture for how the playoffs will look going forward. Now, when you're looking at this playoff picture, you'll see Matt Fleming, Thomas Meeks, Joshua Larson, and William Robbins. Now, Landon Bednarz, Travis Bird, Brandon Perry, Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller, Logan Gill. You got some guys that are tied. Of course, Doug Ward and Daniel McCurdy on the back end. Now, their challenge is going to be to get up into the top 8 here tonight. Or at least get themselves up into a better position going forward so they can be in the top 8 at the end of next week. Strategy will play a role. They have to manage to watch out here tonight. They have to watch the fuel. And fuel will win this race. There's no doubt in my mind about it. The tire wear, virtually non-existent on iRacing. You can get better, good, strong runs. But ultimately, they will have a tire game that they have to play out in order to finish this one. Or to play the fuel game, sorry, to finish this one out. You see a couple of them now starting to link up. They're starting to get packs formed together here. And that is probably so they can get a feel for what it's like in real time. We got just over 21 minutes, so let's go to tonight's race sponsor, Wheels America, right here. You know, if you need your wheels looked at, they can go all the way around. They can go all over the country. You're going to want to get in touch with Wheels America or go to wheelsamerica.com for more info. They fix up your wheels, make them look all pretty, and then they send them out. Or they just get you linked up with some decent wheels. So check them out, wheelsamerica.com. Now we're watching this. We are watching this pack racing here. They're trying to get a pit party going, I think, or try to get just more drivers into that draft to get a feel for it before the race. Helps them get more set up, more settled in. Not a whole lot of drivers in the chat here tonight, as a lot of them are locked in and ready to rock and roll, or just arriving late to the party. We do have a newcomer onto this deal, Emilio Ramiro, coming into the scene here tonight. Looks like Cameron Stearns posting top time in practice, but it doesn't matter what you do in practice. It matters where you're going to qualify at. And, of course, you got Harry Kranz, Doug Ward, Travis Burton, William Robbins, all linked up in pack racing right now. They're getting a feel for it. See Travis Burton pull out of the slipstream. Charles Balance, of course, bringing his new beast out on track. There is the official network car, the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network, number 41. So I'm kind of proud of that car. He did actually not too bad of a job. So without further ado, let's take a brief intermission here. I'm going to check some other stuff on the stream side of things. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back momentarily.
It's always whatever anyway. Every time we try to talk high and
are back, and now we're really starting to see a pack of what we could expect to see here tonight. As I will explain in this draft here, we'll just use these, where's the front guy here? Okay, so Doug Ward is kind of up front of everybody right now. So Doug is going to break that air. He's going to be the guy burning all the fuel, burning it up. Now this number 44 right behind him, that's Harry Krantz. He's going to be saving fuel. He's half throttle, maybe 3/4 throttle, just keep it off the rear. He's going to be saving. Same with Travis Burton. So everybody in the draft is going to be saving fuel. They can run 3/4 throttle, half throttle. They don't want to really chance it too much. So you don't want to get up into somebody's rear too often. Now at this point, if Harry Krantz wanted to, he could essentially push on Doug Ward. Now if you're the 92, you do not want to push from where you're at. You do not want to get it that close and push. You never push the pusher. That's just rule number one when it comes to draft racing, or especially with the with having the extra deal on it. Restrictor plate, that's what I was thinking of. In restrictor plate racing, you do not want to push the pusher. Now, if you look back behind, you see William Robbins and Daniel McCurdy are linked up. They're getting a feel on their own. And as they go side by side, what Robbins could essentially do, if you want to generate more speed, is side draft. Side draft, side draft, side draft. Get as close as you can without creating carnage. Preferred is about 6 to 7 inches, but 1 to 2 feet is probably preferred on iRacing, as it does create netcode issues. Netcode is expect code here tonight. And we do have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 drivers here actually tonight. Still expecting more to show up. I already interviewed everybody in the chat, so a lot of these guys are staying dialed in. Now, you see these guys really linking up. Now, they're just picking up extra drivers. There's Paul Shaw. Paul Shaw is probably going to dip down, get behind that draft to get a feel for it. If I were him, that's what I'd be doing. They're going to link them all up and just have us a little shootout, get a feel for it. It's going to give them good practice. But they have to dial it in at this point. They will know if they need maybe a little change in brake bias, maybe some aero if they have that ability. It's fixed setup, so they'll know how to release the pedal, or how to run the fuel, how to run the throttle even to keep it off the rear of another car. So they're definitely going to be challenging tonight, especially at 250 miles and 200 miles an hour. But right now it seems like a good time as any, so please rise for the playing of our national anthem. You know, I think he could pull a master class there, Leon. He definitely has the abilities and the knowledge to be able to do that. The problem is he's coming from doing a Formula One and open wheel to NASCAR, which is total different ball games. You got a body on it, for instance. The cars are slightly slower, and you're only turning left. So it's a little bit of a different ball game for him. I do feel like he can work his way up front. He does have top time on the leaderboard momentarily. But some of these guys are still getting clocked in and everything else. So please rise for the playing of our national anthem here tonight. Done by Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon bird singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a national anthem that one is, done by Chris Stapleton. Yeah, with the Constructor Championship, Leon Flukiger, everybody in the chat. Him and Harry Kranz won the Grand Prix Series Constructor Championship. You say hi to Leon Flukiger. He is all the way the Swiss Superman himself. Now let's hear from Brandon Perry, mastermind behind this one. Brandon Perry.
Hey, what's up, Brandon Smith? What's going on?
Arrived just in time. It is playoff time once again. How do you feel about coming into tonight's race?
I'm confident, absolutely confident on these super speedways. I feel like these are always my best tracks. You know, I know some guys hate them, some guys love them. I'm absolutely in the boat where I absolutely love them. I feel like, you know, you got to be able to be patient here, but you also got to be able to make the right moves at the right time and be in the right line at the right time and be able to get pushed, be able to give some pushes. So I feel like I've got all that experience now on these super speedways. I feel pretty comfortable. I've got some great finishes on super speedways under my belt. Pushed a couple guys to even to wins at super speedways. Jack Scoville at Talladega a couple seasons ago. Hopefully we'll see Scoville back on the grid here soon. But yeah, I'm super confident. But here's the thing, Brandon. I think you know, and like every other driver has said so far, anything can happen here. One accident, or you know, the big one, quote unquote, could change your whole strategy around. So, you know, as Mike Tyson said, you know, every game plan is, you know, everybody's got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth. So. We'll have to see if we take that punch tonight, or if we can avoid it. But I am looking forward to being here. It's a great race. Looks like we're going to have a great field tonight. We appreciate Wheels America for coming on tonight to be the title sponsor, and Thomas Meeks for helping us get that title sponsor. But yeah, man, I'm excited, and you know, I think it's also, you know, who's going to work with who tonight. Who's going to let you in line if you need to get in line? Who's going to maybe drag the brake a little bit so if you need to get back some draft or what it may be. So there's always these super speedway alliances. So I'll try to work with my PGR cars here tonight, but I'm also willing to work with Flagship and, you know, Blackout and any other team that's going to get me to the front.
All right, well, game on, dude. And I'm reminded of an old saying, too, Perry.
Well, there's a ton of them, buddy. Let's hear it.
Okay, this one comes from the movie Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's true. Absolutely. So, I mean, and you're going to have to dodge some wrenches tonight. But it's going to be an exciting race here tonight, man. It's going to be an exciting race. We'll have a great field, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. You know, in the past, I'm glad to be in the playoffs, being one of the top 12 here in the round of 12. This is season 7 or 8. I can't even remember, which is crazy because I run the league. But I've made the playoffs every season, so I'm glad to keep that streak going. Unfortunately, last season I got knocked out in the round of 12 due to an internet connection in the second race. Cost me some points, and so I didn't make the round of 8. So I'm trying to make the round of 8 this season, and definitely going to need a good finish here tonight to get there.
All right, well, good luck to you, man, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Well, thank you very much, Brandon Smith. We appreciate all you do, and we appreciate our sponsorship and our partnership with Blackout Motorsports Network.
All right, thank you for that, Perry. I'm going to get you bound to the guys. Good luck here tonight.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you. That's Brandon Perry, everybody. Driver of the number 21. That's right. If you want exclusive merch like what I got on right now, hit the link in the Discord. We got PGR merch in there. We got Network merch. We got all sorts of stuff in there. Check it out. And now let's go to Jesse Urban, one of the other playoff drivers. Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, you're coming into this one now. Most of the people know that you are the road course master, but tonight you're competing to not get you're coming up on the elimination round next week. How are you gonna fare tonight to keep up there into the top 8?
It's it's a tough one because I just, I can do well here, but it's just like I feel like I have to be really aggressive to do it. And it just kind of takes me out of the comfort zone a little bit. So I guess just riding outside the comfort zone a little bit and being happy with that.
All right. Well, hopefully it works out for you, and good luck here tonight, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. That was Jesse Urban, everybody. And now let's hear from Landon Bednar's in the playoffs also. Lando.
What's up?
You're coming into this one, arriving fashionably late, but you're in the round of 12. How do you feel about this one?
Well, feel pretty good. Flagship always does pretty good at super speedways. We work together pretty well, so I am pretty excited.
It comes up to Daytona. Flagship looking to link up if they can, but what's the other game plan if you can't link up?
I'm just going to try to ride around and ride with someone so I can get to a teammate, or just try to stick with someone that hopefully, we've done some good with in the past, definitely PGR, Brandon's helped me out before, so if I can get right there with him, I'll try to help him if we can. If not, definitely going to try to get with the Flagship guys.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are with you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. So Landon Bednar's, and now let's hear from Josh Larson, also in the playoffs. I got a few more interviews I can do yet. I still got time. Josh.
What's up?
You made it to the show. You're in the top 4 even. How do you feel tonight?
I don't know. It's a crapshoot. This race, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, it's all luck and however the cautions fall, pretty much.
Flagship's looking to possibly link up. Is that the case? Are you guys talking about how you guys can get linked up if you guys do get separated?
Oh, I mean, we work together if we can. I mean, that's always the plan. But I mean, if we get separated, we get separated. We've got enough good drivers here. Flagship, we know what moves to make, and we know how to get back together if we need to.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck here tonight.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. So that was Josh Larson. I was here from Thomas Meeks here real quick. Thomas.
How's it going?
As the man who made it in on the very final race, it was Landon that did, but you made it into the playoffs. How do you feel?
I feel great. I love this track. I've won here quite a bit. Flagship is pretty dominant when it comes to super speedways, so hopefully we can put on a good show and see what we can do.
Now you see the new drivers into the grid, and I recognize the names very well. Are you kind of nervous that they might be on the quick end, or you just love the competition?
I love the competition, but at this track, I guess being quick here doesn't matter. We're all fast as long as you stay on the draft. I think it's just who you can work with the best, push and get pushed. So we'll find out. Should be fun.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. And now let's hear from our points leader, Matt. Oh, man, he just bounced out again. All right, so let's hear from Logan Gill, I guess. He's up in the playoffs. Let's hear from him. Logan.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you made it to the playoffs. How do you feel?
Feel great. It's Daytona, so Blackout's coming and we're coming hard.
Oh man! So basically, you guys got a game plan all dialed in and ready to rock and roll.
Yep. You already know it.
All right. Well, good luck. Hopefully it works out for you guys, and hopefully you can get it done tonight.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was Logan Gill, everybody. Now let's hear from points leader Matt Fleming. Matt.
Mr. Brandon Smith, how are you?
About time you're in the chat. Anyway, you're coming into this one, topping the leaderboard, immaculate season. How are you feeling about getting into this one, especially on Daytona?
Well, I always love me some restrictor plates, so definitely excited for it, but it's a restrictor plate, so you really never know what's going to happen. So hopefully we can keep it clean and actually be there at the end and make some moves. But, yeah, we shall see. It's really unexpected.
All right, well, I'll get you out of here. Good luck here tonight, and hopefully the odds are in your favor.
Why, thank you, sir. Good luck with the broadcast. Hope to talk to you again later.
Thank you. So Matt Fleming there. Now let's hear from a man we haven't had on the network in ages, it seems like, Mr. Jack Scoville. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's hear from him. Jack. Oh, Jack.
Oh, hello.
Man, what a time it's been. You're back in action here on this network. How are you feeling coming to Daytona?
It's been a long time coming. I'm just glad I'm here. Love these guys here at PGR. It's been a long time. Been a lot of things that have happened, but glad to be here tonight and just gonna try to have some fun. Honestly, first race back. I'm not trying to win, but if I'm in that position later in the race, then I'm gonna go for it. I'm not shy, and I'll put it where I have to.
All right, well, Jack, glad to see you back, man.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
I'm glad to be here talking to you.
Exactly, I'm still the best. I'm the best there was.
You're gosh darn right.
Is. All right, well, good luck, man.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
So Jack Scoville, everybody, the man, the myth, the legend. He's been on this network once before, and through another broadcast I used to do. And let's make sure I talk to all the guys I know are in the playoffs. I think I did. Let's get ready. It's go time here at Daytona. Here we go. We are high above Daytona right now, waiting for the cars to get started. Roll out for qualifying here tonight. We have quite a field here tonight of some returning drivers, some that have not been on the grid before, but the show must go on. So we'll see how they go. Looks like Harry Krantz steps it out onto the track. First one out. Looks like also J.R. Schomburg getting ready to jump out there. As stay put, everybody. We're going to listen to these cars here and wait for the times to start rolling in. This race is brought to you from Wheels America. If you need any wheel work done, go to wheelsamerica.com for more information. Or look them up on Google. Looks like you're seeing Harry there trying an unusual line out of a few drivers here. So he's going low side right out the gate. Now preferred is go high side for one lap, dump it down to the low side and roar. Not the best deal. You can see Doug Ward, J.R. Chambers out on track. Looks like he is not going the fastest right now. Harry Krantz, of course, going blistering fast. I don't know what's going on with Chamber, though. You just got to be going full speed ahead right out the gate. Of course, a few drivers there now starting to step out, especially... There's Emilio Romero. Here's Doug Ward. He's out on track. Robert McKay's on track. And that striped out number 24 Interstate Batteries machine. Looks pretty good. Isaac Balsamo, he's back in that number 11. And there's Jack Scoville returning to the grid. Josh Larson, one of the playoff contenders here. Really anxious to see what he manages to do. Along with Jesse Erdman, they have to get into this one, especially with Cody Keller. Here's Cody Keller. He could be looking at a playoffs. He's on the bottom end of the round, so he's going to have to do really well here tonight. I'd expect him to be pulling maybe a slightly different strat than normal here. You got a few guys not really going full pace here. Up at the top, though, is Isaac Balsamo and Harry Krantz. Cameron Stearns is bringing it out now. A few of these guys said they might not try to get there, but they want to be up front. That's the biggest key. They want to be up front in that clean air. At the same time, oh my goodness. Marty, I did not realize he was doing that one. Yeah, he should do well then. As it looks like Balsamo takes pole, Harry Krantz in P2, Robert McKay, oh, Brandon Beckstead puts the Budweiser machine to the front step. We got a few guys out there just trying to get some more laps in. J.R. Chamber, of course, P8. He's crossing the line again. Does he get pulled? Maybe not. Nope. Jumps up to 5th place. Brandon Beckstead still on pole here. Logan Gill. He's going for maybe top step. Doug Ward gets P2. Brandon Beckstead still P1. We're going to go to the sectors. We're going to see how this pans out. Looks like he's slower in Sector 1. Might be slower in Sector 2 and not an improvement. Doug Ward, same scenario, slower Sector 1. Jesse Erdman goes P3. What a lap out of him. Paul Shaw, Logan Gill still on board with Josh Larson and Jack Scoville. Are they going to see fireworks? Here's Cameron Stearns. He is sitting pretty. He goes up to P11. One thing they want to do is avoid that yellow stripe. The yellow stripe you can also lose traction on. Oh my goodness. That's a whole lot of work for one qualifying lap. Just saying there, Marty. Cameron Stearns and all these guys looking to maybe improve. Guy's parking it now. Cameron Stearns coming around with Jack Scoville. Scoville on a second run, it looks like. He's got to get it down and dirty. You got to get it to the low side and get it as low as possible. Shortest distance around the track is the low side. There's Charles Balance. Bringing out a special playoff livery, or playoff time livery. Purple People Eater there is Dylan Moranti. Also, if you recognize the machine, he actually had a big win recently. So he's coming in on a high note. Charles Balance blinking in and out. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. There's Travis Burton in that number 92 machine. He's going to see what he can do here. Kind of anxious to find out what the drivers can do. To be honest, some of the drivers electing not to qualify. We did a bold strat out of a few drivers, as they're going to have to work through the field. You know, you got Thomas Meeks, Brandon Perry, Matt Fleming, Landon Bednars, and Daniel McCurdy not qualifying. So this could either really be bad or really be good. Dylan Moranti tried to get it across the line in a good spot. Does he? No, he goes P14, but faster in Sector 2. Now he's on the low side. He's got to hold it. Can he go to the top step in front of Brandon Beckstead? Just maybe. We might see it. Charles Balance, of course. Went a little bit faster in Sector 2. Sector 1 looking faster yet. Dylan Moranti is flying right now. He's on a flyer. He has just gone purple Sector 1. Can he get purple Sector 2? Dylan Moranti trying to get that top step. Will he get there? He qualifies incredibly well, but lately he's had some trouble sometimes. Dylan Moranti goes into P3, but he's got one more lap here, I think. No, he does not. All right, so Dylan Moranti is done. Jack Scoville, of course, back in P16. He's going to come down pit road. Looks like Brandon Perry hugging that wall. He's going to try and get a P1 if he can. This race is brought to you by Wheels America, though, in case you're wondering who they are. Look them up on Google or go to www.wheelsamerica.com. They do specialize in exactly that, wheels. Kind of a cool little outfit they have there, actually. They do, I believe they repair them, and then they send them back to you from almost anywhere in the country. So they do a fantastic job there at Wheels America. Happy they come on board for this title, the title race, as these drivers are still trying to get in here. But Brandon Perry, green Sector 1, does he have what it takes to get into the top 10, especially? He's probably not where he wants to be right now, as he is sitting back in the grid. We do have just over about 24 drivers here tonight, 25. Brandon Perry goes to P14. Not quite where he wants to be, Perry. You're going to have to hug that yellow line. Get it down further. Nope. Too high. That's too high. Go lower. Lower. Almost. Nope, he's not listening there. That was about right. About 1 foot away from that yellow line is pristine. Oh my goodness. That is a whole lot of people going for one race. My wife Jenna happens to be watching Love You. Cannot wait till you're here. As time goes on, though, these drivers do have to remember the fuel strat, as qualifying is coming up, and that is it. All drivers are qualified up. Brandon Beckstead, our pole sitter, going to this one, and we're going to go to tonight's grid. It is Brandon Beckstead on pole with Charles Balance in row 1. Row 2 is going to be Dylan Moranti and Doug Ward. Travis Burton, Cameron Stearns will bring up row 3. Then it's Jesse Urban, Isaac Balsamo, row 4. Row 5 is going to be Logan Gill and Paul Shaw, with Robert McKay, Cody Keller in row 6. Josh Larson, Brandon Perry line up alongside another in row 7. Harry Kranz, J.R. Schomber in row 8. Row 9 is going to be Jack Scoville and Matt Fleming, with William Robbins and Landon Bednars in row 10. Thomas Meeks, Devin Chase in row 11, with Jimmy Emos and Daniel McCurdy rounding up the back of the field. As we get ready to go live here, get on your feet, race fans. It is not over. These guys are just getting lined up. And here they are. This is the Wheels America 250, brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network, brought to you by myself, Brandon Smith. Let's see how this goes. Let's get going. Let's have some fun. I can't wait to see what happens here tonight. So, welcome to the dance.
There's something that won't let me forget the way that you move. You tattooed me with your lips. I wore you like perfume. We were like no other, two hearts on the edge, but we went from lovers to just being friends. Played me like a song stuck in your head, but you still get my blood rushing. Dance with me, baby, take away the pain. Dance with me, baby, you can lead the way. Dance with me, baby, a cure for the heartbreak. Dance with me and let this old record play. Let it play, baby. Let it play, baby. Dance with me and let this old record play. I know you see me cross the room. Let's skip to the end. I wanna be what keeps you sleepless past 3 a.m. I know that we're toxic, but I like the thrill. I'd be 6 feet under. It looks good, kill. Let's go back to where it all began and get too close as fast as we can. Dance with me, baby, take away the pain. Dance with me, baby, you can lead the way. Dance with me, baby, a cure for the heartbreak. Dance with me and let this old record play. Let it play, baby. Let it play, baby. Dance with me and let this old record play. I know this gets so complicated. You lose your mind just to change it, and tomorrow you'll regret it. But until the morning, dance with me, baby, take away the pain. Dance with me, baby, you can lead the way.
As we come to the restart zone, green flag's gonna fly for the first time here at Daytona. Here we go for the Wheels America 250. And look at this, Brandon Beckstead out in front early. The low side is forming up quick. Now at the front you see Dylan Moranti gets right behind Beckstead with Travis Burton, Charles Balance leading the high side line with Doug Ward right behind. Jesse Urban sits back with Cameron Stearns. As the two lines form, they're going to decide where the best spot would be. You know, if you're on that high side, you want to stay there or wait for an opening to maybe drop down, get into the main bottom line here. Brandon Beckstead out in front early. Dylan Moranti, Travis Burton leads the way on this lap number 1. Jesse Urban, Logan Gill into the fifth place here. Charles Balance is losing a lot of speed. Look at him get in and out of that top line. Top line is breaking down, and that's going to lose a lot of speed. Charles Balance is in trouble early on as he's drifting backwards, not the correct way. But Brandon Beckstead sits firmly up front. Now, they are going to try and decide where they want to be at on this track. What's the best move? Stick to the high side, stick to the bottom line. This early in the race, you know what? Go with it where everyone else is going. As we look back here, though, we see a big problem early on, that the backpack is falling apart. Harry Krantz trying to lead the way to get something going. There's Brandon Perry working through the field. Charles Balance nearly door to door with Perry, and that is that's smart of Perry just to hold his position there. But still falling apart. They're still falling backwards. We do see back here, William Robbins, Thomas Meeks have fallen to the back of this pack. And early on, Cody Keller, look at this. Matt Fleming comes to the high side. Matt Fleming starts leading the way with Brandon Perry and Cody Keller, and they're going to try and push their way to the front from there. Interesting move, and there's Paul Shaw. Paul Shaw not giving an inch. William Robbins takes full advantage, gets to the inside. Perry's going to lose out on some positions here as everybody else dropped to the low side. They left him high and dry. That's right. That is super speedway racing. You know, find a buddy, work with him a little bit, just leave him high and dry up there. You can't do nothing. As we do look back here, we see a couple guys, Emilio Romero and Isaac Balsamo, already fallen short here. Not preferred. Jimmy Emos, Devin Chase, way off pace. Jack Scoville's at the back of a pack. J.R. Chambers, same scenario. So we got some trouble early on here at Daytona, as these drivers don't want to lose that pack. We're going to go to lap, I believe, 25 here tonight, and then we will be going under yellow flag conditions here for the stage break. Paul, all the way from Alaska. What's the weather like up there? Is it sunny or is it cold? I got to know. What's the weather like up in Alaska? It's rainy and miserable here. As we look here, there's Brandon Beckstead, Dylan Moranti out front. They're pushing. Now, Dylan Moranti already called it. He wants to win here tonight. If he does, it'll be back-to-back race wins for him. He's looking to win, looking to check out early. If he can. But it's super speedway racing. It don't work that way. You gotta stick with your buddies. And as you see, Jesse Urban, he's racing for Prime Good Racing. He is up there in the front 5. You know, and he's also a playoff contender with Logan Gill. Now, Logan Gill has had a rough go of it in the past. He hasn't had the easiest time getting to the playoffs. He's commonly got involved in some incidents. But seeing him up top 5 tonight, does he have a new groove? Kind of like the Emperor in an Emperor's New Groove. If anybody's ever seen that movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But these guys are absolutely flying. So let's bring up the dashboard. Let's see how fast they're going here. About 191 right now. It's not the fastest setup. Let's go on board with Dylan. We'll see what he's looking at right now. Let's check it out. Let's check out what Dylan's looking at. We're going to go jump in the passenger seat. He'll never know I'm there. This is what Dylan's looking at right now, being right on the back of that Budweiser machine. Now, if you look at the RPMs, he's at about 8,200 RPM. He's sitting pretty good. He's going to get right on that rear, get a bump, going to try and get him around. But as I'm looking here, look at this. That is Landon Bednar, or Daniel McCurdy. McCurdy going a lap down early on. Jumps, so Daniel McCurdy, interesting story. He left Blackout Motorsports today to go to Flagship to learn more. He's already a lap down. So I don't know what's going on, but maybe it might have been a bad jumping ship. Flagship Motorsports, of course, having a very solid season points-wise. They are at the front. But, oh my, back here, trouble brewing as they go 3 wide already. And they do get around, but looks like Daniel McCurdy just gets in the front of William Robbins, and he's going to try and pull on him. Daniel McCurdy, of course, right now sitting back in 23rd, a lap down. Not the best place to be at. Looks like Ramiro and Balsamo checked out of tonight's race. Don't know what's going on there. Engine problems, we'll call that one. But now they're actually all lined up here. Look at this. This gives me pristine time to bust out the cams. Yeah, I think we're going to. We're going to bust out a speed cam. We're going to follow these guys all the way around the track here. I think I can do it. I think. Not 100% sure. There they go. Here they go around 3 and 4. And right here's the exit of 4. There they go by. All right, found the proper camera here. This is a Jenna's point of view. She's a spectator tonight. Here's what the chopper view looks like. Here they go, right past the cam, right there. Here's 2 exit. Bingo, there we go, flybys. Backstretch. They haven't busted my camera yet, so I'm happy. As, man, what footage here. Oh, all right. Paul, I wish I could be in Alaska right now. I'm in Minnesota. It's cold. It's miserable. It's rainy. It's dreary. Who knows? Brandon Beckstead leading every lap so far. This is absolutely fantastic. As when we go look at the camera of what he's looking at, it is... Oh, wrong camera here. This is Brandon Beckstead's point of view. He's just wide open spaces. Now, he's burning double the fuel, though. That's could either bite him or not. You know, Dylan Moranti, of course, 2 miles an hour faster. He's cranking it up, and they are only getting faster now. They're finding out how to push. There's, as we kind of scroll down here, let's go to the playoff drivers. Here's Jesse Erdman and Logan Gill. As you go back, here's Josh Larson's point of view with Cody Keller. There we go back. Doug Ward staring at a very, very hungry pack, and Brandon Perry with William Robbins, Matt Fleming, Thomas Meeks, and Landon Bednarz. Now, oddly enough, these guys are trying to link up on the back. Is it going to work? It's hard to tell here. Jimmy Emos gets out of the way. He's coming out on track. Oh my! Oh my! That did cause something. It did go get sideways. You know what? Kudos. They all saved it. As that is trouble early on for Jimmy Emos, as he is going to be really struggling once again here. He's got to learn the one key factor is with this machine. You have to lean on it just as much as anything else. At super speedway racing, you don't just always you throttle it up. You hold it to the floor. You don't let out at all. The only time you let out is if you're gonna hit somebody's rear bumper. Just saying, that's the only time. You don't step on the brakes. You don't hit nothing. You just throttle and go. And Jimmy Emos has to figure this out to get that car in a line. And he's not doing it. That is where he's failing at, and that is what he has to work on. And oh my! Yellow flag does come out. Trying to find it right now. As it looks like something involving J.R. Schomburg. As let's go see if we can get a look at this. So there's J.R. Oh, takes a wicked bump from Daniel McCurdy. Sends him right across the nose of Charles Balance. And that brings out our first caution of the night. As Daniel McCurdy and J.R. Schomburg with Charles Balance all involved in that one. Let's see if we can hear from Charles Balance, see if he has any insight to how that one went on. As I believe he's going to be in the pit for a while. As he's right there. Let's hear from him. Chucky. Oh, Chucky? All right, nothing from Chucky, so let's hear from Daniel McCurdy. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Rough go of it right there. Walk me through that. What happened on your end?
I felt a little push from behind. Tried to slow up a little bit there, and it was just all that momentum. And there wasn't enough time to slow down, and unfortunately I got a hold of JR. I'll have to apologize to him after the race. That was unfortunately Daytona racing. I just got pushed up there, so hate that happened.
Is the car feeling all right otherwise?
Yeah, car feels great. Car's doing good. There's no damage, so I think everything's pretty good.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. That was Danny McCurdy. And now let's hear from, who was that other guy that was involved on that one here? Looks like we'll hear from JR Schomburg next. Let's see what he can tell us. JR.
Hey, what's up?
Rough go of it early on. Walk me through. How'd that feel on your end?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Just interesting that it's the second week in a row I got taken out by the same car and at the beginning of each race. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll just have to hopefully figure it out.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you. So JR Schomburg, you hear the disappointment in his voice there. We're going to go green here momentarily here as drivers are getting lined up, getting their pit stops in. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the race here tonight. Shout out to Wheels America and my wife. Wheels America, of course, they do specialize in some stuff. Let's bring up the one man who can tell us about that really quick. Thomas.
How's it going?
Give me your best Wheels America ad.
Wheels America has been established around 1994. We are the leading manufacturer of OEM wheels and resales. We fix wheels, paint wheels, powder coat wheels, cracks, bends. We take care of that. Come on by, get your Wheels America t-shirts. We have them in stock. And if you need a wheel repair, call us at 210-590-0602. We're based out of Shorts, Texas.
All right. Thank you for that one. Hey, that was pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Thomas Miggs giving us a Wheels America ad. Man, what an ad. He should be in advertising. But let's get ready to go green, everybody. Stay tuned for this restart.
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
As they come to the line, green flag flies, and look at this. The battle for the top 10 is on as these guys do get stage points. And stage points is bonus points, but Travis Burton goes to the front step this time around. Jesse Erdman right on the back end of that one. Stays there. Burton drops to the low side. leaves Erdman high and dry, and check this one out. Travis Burton, Brandon Beckstead. We have a leader change. Dylan Moranti, Jesse Erdman with Logan Gill. Now that top deal, look at this. They're going to push it 3 wide at the back. 3 wide, 2 deep here at Daytona. The battle for the top 10 is on. As this is kind of what they're looking for early on. Travis Burton is pushing that throttle down. He knows they got very few laps to remain here as they are coming to this one. It should be lap like 25 if I'm right for the stage. Or it's lap 20, and I don't really remember too much on that. But Travis Burton, of course, staying out there. But we look at the back. Brandon Perry has got Charles Balance behind him pushing. And Balance, of course, had the early on incident. I don't know what to think on that. But we look up here. It is a Blackout Motorsports. First and third. And look at this. Logan Gill, he's coming in. Logan Gill is looking to score a top 5. If he can score big here tonight, that is going to be excellent. And there it is. I believe that would be the stage. Don't see an incident anywhere. Don't see anybody. Where's Brandon Perry at here? Don't see Brandon Perry here. As we got to double check with this one. I don't see where it was. As it looks like we had a lot of trouble here. We're going to find out from Brandon Perry, see where he's at. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brandon?
What happened?
My internet company is the worst in the world, so they're going to be getting a really mad customer over the next couple of days.
Oh, man. Is this staged then, or?
It should be staged if Fleming threw it, or one of the guys that are still in the race. There's guys that can throw the yellow on lap 20.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you get your engine back up and going.
Thanks, Brendan.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry, engine failure. Now Travis Burton winning the stage. Let's hear from him. Travis.
Yes, sir.
It's not the race, but you won the stage. How do you feel so far coming into this one?
Honestly, I'm feeling good. We got a really good plan going. We got Brandon and helping with us, so it should be. We'll see how these next 2 stages go, and hopefully we'll be there at the end. Honestly.
All right. Well, you got the stage win. Any shout-outs you want to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on in that number 92?
Yep. Friends and family, everyone in Blackout, and you included.
All right. Thank you for that. I'm going to get you down to the guys. Good luck going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was Travis Burton winning the stage. You know, we heard from Brandon Perry earlier with the engine failure, his internet crashing out. Yes, this is an online-based game. Yes, you really do need internet. And yes, it really is the pit lane dance. Look at this field all come down pit road. The entire field desperately probably going to gas and go here. So don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be back momentarily after this brief message, this brief time with Wheels America.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Matt Fleming shortstopped this thing. 5.38 pit time. Along with Logan Gill. Gill looks like he just gas and go with Thomas Meeks, Cameron Stearns, Brandon Beckstead. All these guys were at the Brandon Beckstead, of course, the only driver that was at the front. Matt Fleming and some of the guys probably electing not to take tires. Gas and go. Smart move on their end. Matt Fleming, of course, the points leader here. Is it going to pay off with Logan Gill? Now, after that pit stop, looks like Danny McCurdy, the troubles continue as he is just now coming out of the pits. Dylan Moranti, after the pit stop, goes back into 7th. You know, this is where a lot of this trouble is going to come in. They got to work through the field. Matt Fleming's going to lead the way on this restart. And what could be a really great race for everybody watching. Thank you. Greatly appreciate all the subs and support towards the network. Without you guys, I would still not be doing this. I would not be doing this. I promise you that. But you guys make it fun. So let's continue the party here at Daytona as it is game on for stage number 2. Cars off, we go to the restart zone, green flag flies, and away we go. Check this out, Cameron Surge, giving some push to Logan Gill now, looking to maybe push towards the front here. And Logan Gill now steps into the front step. So Logan Gill working through this field, gets this one. Now keep in mind, gets into the front. Everybody's backing behind Matt Fleming, though, it looks like, as drivers are trying to get in this one. Jimmy Emos is actually inside, is staying with the pack here. But Matt Fleming steps to the front. He is lined up with 2 members of Flagship, actually. He's got Thomas Meeks to the back door. A race win here secures his next spot to the playoffs. But back behind this, Dylan Moranti is trying to line up with members of Blackout Motorsports. And, of course, Charles Balance on that high side. He's with Josh Larson. We do see the playoff drivers starting to work their way to the front of this field. Brandon Perry, of course, after an engine failure, is restarted. He's got the machine, he's back on track. I don't know how the internet's going to hold out for him. But now this high side line is starting to open up, and it's starting to look lively. So the bottom line has to wake up and realize they got to push, and they got to push hard. So how do you do that? You get guys on your side. Dylan Moranti, of course, trying to go for the front step. He's trying to get Logan Gill to push him a little bit harder. You know what? This reminds me of an old deal. Bump me until the bumper falls off. If the bumper's not gone, I still got something to push on. Push it all the way home. Dylan Moranti gets to the front step now. Moranti and Fleming battling for the number 1 spot, trying to see who can get more cars lined up behind him. Now keep in mind, the car at the back of this line will be the guy losing out, because he is going to have drag and a whole lot of it. So they got to keep that in mind as they're going through this one. You want to get yourself in a position where you can maybe lead this thing. But they are too wide and flying right now, so it is game on. They want to get to, I believe, lap 45 for the stage. I'm not going to interrupt the race control as he's back there battling it out. Trying to keep in line. 3 wide on Josh Larson. Larson nearly pushing it 3 wide. And check this out. Charles Balance is staying right with him, though. So did he lose pace after that early on deal? Maybe not. He probably gave it a fast repair, and he got it ripping. So it's going to be a good deal out of him if he can keep it under control. But Dylan Moranti desperately pushing his way towards the front. He's actually doing really well in points so far to start the season. But he's got to get the stage points. And that is where, if you actually look at the points race, Blackout Motorsports has fallen short nearly every stage, locked out in severe bonus points, just not finishing the stage as well. Meanwhile, Prime Gun Racing and Blackout Motorsports are in contention to see which team is the top one. Charles Balance drops down. Meanwhile, Travis Burton moves up along with Paul Shaw. This could be a bad idea. Don't know how bad just yet, but it could be a very bad idea, as a few of these guys are trying to push their way towards the front. But Dylan Moranti pushes right on Charles Balance. Says, get moving. Move it, move it, move it. He's pulling an old military drill here. He's like, move it, move it, move. Oh my! Big wreck here at Daytona. There it is. The big one. Oh my, as cars are still wrecking here. As this is trouble. We're going to go back to this one. Oh my, as this one was really bad. Really ugly, really quick. A lot of drivers involved. Let's go to it. As we're going to take a look at this one, as this one is the first big one we've seen. So there comes down Josh Larson. Larson cuts down, maybe bumps Balance. Balance then game over. Moranti nowhere to go on this one. Piling up half of the field here. Now Brandon Perry tries to cut down, gets into Brandon Beckstead. High up into the wall there. Oh my, as drivers are all over the place. There's Travis. Oh, look at Keller. Keller's going around. He went for a ride here. Did he? I don't think he went upside down, but Keller definitely some fun times here, as Keller was just trying to get out of the way and nothing he could do. He got bumped by, looked like Dylan Moranti, and then he clipped Logan Gill high up into the wall. That is trouble, as it gets on the roof of the 7. Nearly getting clipped by the 21, and Travis Bird just trying to stay out of the way here as he avoids Brandon Perry and probably a few others, as Travis Burton even being involved. So that is a big wreck here. And we're going to bring up Charles Balance again, see what happened there. Chucky.
Right.
Man, what I could hear the disappointment. Walk me through that one. What'd you feel on your end?
We were 5 to 8 miles an hour faster, and Larson blocked late.
Oh, gotcha. So definitely gonna fall under review at the end of the night here.
Yeah, it was way too early for that kind of mess, and I mean it was unnecessary. We had a run on the bottom, and to come down and do that, I mean, he tried to go back up, but he shouldn't even try to block to start with.
Gotcha. So definitely trouble here at Daytona early on then.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't perfect. People make mistakes, you know. We just move on to the next week and, you know, try to get a good finish.
All right, man. Well, sorry about your luck here tonight. Hopefully you get back out there and be in contention.
Yeah, no, it's done. No, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, that was
Oh,
it.
man. Well, you got anything you want to say to your fans here?
I appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate all the admins, PGR. Appreciate you, Brandon, Blackout Motorsports Network, and just appreciate everybody tuning in. Just I wish we could have been there at the end.
All right. Sorry about your luck, Charles. Better luck next week.
Yeah, we'll try to finish the season strong and have some momentum for the new season coming up.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on up here, Chucky, and sorry about your luck tonight.
Yeah, we're going to go put it on the trailer and find something else to get in.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. So, Charles Balance, done for tonight. Full on retirement. You hear the disappointment in his voice. Definitely probably blew the motor. Matt Fleming gonna lead the way with Thomas Meeks and Josh Larson up at the front with William Robbins. Flagship right there. Logan Gill managed to get a fast repair on and get up back into fifth with Cameron Stearns, Doug Ward, Landon Bednarz, Robert McKay, Devin Chase, our top 10, Jack Scoville, Jesse Erdman, Harry Krantz, Daniel McCurdy, Paul Shaw, Brandon Beckstead, Cody Keller, Jimmy Emos, Dylan Moranti, Travis Burton, our top 20. Brandon Perry is coming back out. And the bottom three have not, they left it, packed it up, went to the hauler, went home. Stay tuned, everybody. We're going green this next time by. Don't go anywhere.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try path on the left side, put it up in your mind?
As the pace car comes off, we're getting ready to go green one more time for the Wheels America 250. Here we go. Logan Gill, slow start. Matt Fleming, Thomas Meeks, Josh Larson, and William Robbins all lined up on that high side. Logan Gill is one lowly member of Blackout Motorsports right now. He's got Cameron Stearns right at the back door of him with Doug Ward. Don't know if they're going to try and link up or not. But it looks like, Robert McKay's joining this party along with, it looks like a couple other guys on that low side too. But check this out. Matt Fleming is utilizing that high side. They know the high side is fast. They know it's working for them. They're going to keep at it. But what can be done here tonight? A win here tonight gets you secured to the next round of the playoffs. Let's just see what they have to do here. But not everybody's elected to go to the high side. However, the smart man would try to drop it down to the high side right in front of Logan Gill and give up that position. Now, Logan Gill trying to line guys up. He's trying to get some help up here as he can get himself up to the front. You look near the back now, Dylan Moranti, after almost leading the race, finds himself in the back, and Logan Gill goes in his front step with Cameron Stearns. Doug Ward joins his party. He's going to try and get behind the rear of him, but he almost gets up into Thomas Meeks. And now Logan Gill is leading here at Daytona momentarily as Fleming and Meeks do something here. Josh Larson blinked out a little bit. He brought the Houdini machine. As this was getting interesting. Matt Fleming, Thomas Meeks, Josh Larson, J.R. Schomburg is in the pit still, as he has experienced some technical difficulty, I guess. Matt Fleming, of course, leads the way with Thomas Meeks and Josh Larson and William Robbins. That is Flagship at the front, as a lot of these guys race together a lot. But you got now Landon Bednarz in the 16 has joined that, and they are all linked up at the front. So Flagship bringing a whole party here. Now Logan Gill has nothing he can do. He's got no cars in the bottom line to really help him out to get up to the front. Cameron Stern has to get behind and push. And I do mean push. I mean push hard. You get on the rear bumper, he might have to be able to push into the corner a little bit, but he's going to have to try something new and unpredictable here, as fuel is the name of the game here. On the next stop, you know, if I was coming in on the stage, here's exactly what I'd do. I would gas and go. I would absolutely gas and go, because you don't necessarily need the tires. If the car's feeling fine, the tires are fine. Gas and go, get back out there, burn them up. You get on the final deal, but that could be the problem here. Does Logan Gill have old tires? Possibly. As we look at some of the stuff here, you do see back here, Brandon Perry, you know, Dylan Moranti and Travis Burton are going to have to get back in it on the next restart. Is it bad? Yeah, it's bad for that. Bad for him right now. You don't want to be this late, that far back. But with stage racing, it's great because it allows you that caution to get back up to the field and get back in it and just ride it out till the bitter end. Maybe make the moves on the next run and just finish out the stage, counting your losses. But Logan Gill, of course, is trying to get something going on this low side. Cameron Stern gives a good push on the exit. It is a drag race here. Cameron Stern is losing ground on the exit of 2, but he picks it up as he goes through the try. So I'm not sure what is going on here with that number 6, but Cameron Stern is trying to get him up to the front. Everybody's been after Flagship this whole season. They're trying to lock him down, lock him out. Can they do it? Yes, you got to get a race win. You got to find a way to beat them, and they're good at strat. They're good at working together. They're good at strat. They're really good at just staying a team here, which at Daytona, this is critical. They have to do team-style racing here. And if you're not, you're going to fall short. You truly will. Now, unfortunately for Dylan Moranti and Travis Burton, they were involved in the last one. Jimmy Emos is struggling out early. He's pulling it down pit road, it looks like, again. But as we come, the clock is ticking to score the bonus points. Top 10, of course, does score bonus points here. But the low side is not working for a few drivers. The high side is working. What should they do? Try to get to the high side. You know, if I was honestly in this race, I might actually consider making a high side run and then push it even higher. Put it all the way up by the wall. Just saying, it could work. As now it's looking like they're even losing more ground, but we're looking at debut night for Jack Scoville, and he's into the top 10. Robert McKay up into the top 10. Devin Chase, glad to see him here. He's up into 12. You know, drivers that ordinarily we don't see running up near the front are running up in the pack. And you can't do much. It is pack style racing, so passing is extremely difficult. Unless you're me. I push it everywhere. It does not matter where I'm at. I will push you right to the wall if I need to get a position. As some drivers out there know I've done. And my wife Jenna, thank you for watching, actually. Cheering on all the guys, making sure they put on a good race here tonight. Very nice. It's calm here tonight, actually. We've only seen 2 race cautions on one stage. So, pretty good night for stage racing and super speedway. As they coming up to the stage, it will be lap 45 for the stage break. The top side definitely working for these drivers, as a lot of them are finding out early. Now, we've seen it earlier on where Danny McCurdy, new to Flagship, is at the back. He's absolutely not having a good night out with Flagship. It's debut night for him with that team. Maybe it was a good move, maybe it was a bad move. He could have pulled a Daniel Ricciardo. Maybe, who knows? If you know who Daniel Ricciardo is, you'll know he left Red Bull back in, I believe, in 2018 and has been struggling ever since. Sorry, Daniel. Call it as I see it. Bad move, dude. This looks like there could be about 2 to go till the stage break. We could see some desperate times call for desperate measures here. What do you do here at this point? You stay in the line. You usually don't want to crack it open until the final lap of the stage. And that is when you really have to focus on what move to make when. Now Cameron Stearns is trying to push Logan to the front. And now every time he gets him up to the front, oh my, Logan gets a little bit too hard of a push. Cameron Stearns goes middle. He lets him keep it. All right. Good spot there. Yeah, I can agree with that one. As Cameron Stearns, of course, trying to work with Logan Gill a little bit. Logan Gill really tried to get a solid finish here. He's doing a great job leading that bottom line. But Cameron Stearns is probably getting word from Logan saying, push until the bumper falls off. I don't care. Leave it on the doorstep. Send somebody a souvenir. I don't care. I don't want my rear bumper. Logan Gill on the final lap could win the stage. Doug Ward gets there. Big push. Oh my. Big wreck. Big wreck in the back involving most of Flagship. Matt Fleming crossed the line, winning the stage. Logan Gill, Robert McKay, William Robbins, and Landon Bednar's our top 5. Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller, Doug Ward, Devin Chase, and Paul Shaw are top 10. Let's go to this. This one fell on Logan Gill. Oh my, okay, wrong time here. We're going to go back to this wreck here. Here we go. We're going to go to this one. As it actually falls on what looked like Thomas Meeks here. We go quarter speed here. Thomas Meeks goes down, gets into the 1. Now let's see where this started at here, though. This is interesting here because I really want to see where this one actually progressed at. We're going to go to the blimp cam on... Oh my, not that. The chopper cam. Here we go. So here we go. We're going to go rewind this back a little bit. Oh, nope. Back this way. So Thomas Meeks gets the block thrown. Fleming goes high. And that's where they both get into the wall. As he comes down, he collects Cameron Stearns. Stearns nearly going on his lid. Gets up into Josh Larson. William Robbins has nowhere to go. That collects 4 drivers of Flagship Motorsports in it. Of course, as the chaos and everything collects here, Doug Ward coming out of there. He got in the wall. More pushing, bumping, banging, everything else. That is trouble. Involved them. That was Jack Scoville and them. We're going to go back to this. We're going to hear from Thomas Meeks on this one, though, as he was kind of where it started at. Thomas.
How's it going?
Man, tough go of it. What did you find out on your end? What brought out that one?
So I guess Fleming really wasn't expecting the 6 to throw a block like that. Fleming went wide, and everybody just in line pushing. I lost it from the push and smacked the wall, and then broke the toe link, and now I'm just sitting here in the pits. So I think it was just unexpected. I mean, it's super speedway racing. You got to expect a block, but I think we just weren't ready for it.
Oh, gotcha. Is it safe to say you guys are going to be back in it?
Yeah, we should be fine. We all have a fast repair. Right now, I'm just seeing if I can get the optional repairs done. I've only got about 2 minutes and 55 seconds, so hopefully we can get it done, go around, come back in, get some more done. So.
All right, man. Well, sorry about the luck here so far, but hopefully we see you at the front.
Yeah, I'll get back up there.
Thank you. So Thomas Miggs having a hard time there. Come to about one more to green here. As reviewing stuff took a little bit longer. It's going to be Logan Gill leading the way on this restart with Robert McKay. And Matt Fleming with Cody Keller, it looks like. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We're going to be right back after this brief message from Wheels America.
It's alright, I'm fine, I'm just passing the time. I need you in my life. When I'm with you, I can't move, it feels like I'm losing my mind. Paradise, yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, where can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you say my name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. In paradise, yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, where can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you come my way? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know how to feel, but you wake me up at night. And it's only you and I. Yeah, it's only you and I. I'm lost and I'm found, yeah. I feel like October. I just need some peace of mind. I don't need to be sober for us to be lovers. I don't wanna love anybody like that. I just wanna feel your body like that. And tell you things I gon' feel like, yeah. In paradise, yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, where can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you say my name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. In paradise, yeah, I kinda like it. In paradise, yeah, where can
As this pace car gets ready to come off, here we go for the restart. Stage number 3 here at Prime Grid Racing for the Wheels America 250, and we're underway. Logan Gill and Matt Fleming side by side. The bottom side had a slow start. The top side had an even slower start. Look at this. Logan Gill has the inside line, but Matt Fleming has nobody truly pushing on him. He's got to get Cody Keller up there with Cameron Stearns and Jesse Erdman here. Logan Gill jumps up front. He's got Robert McKay to the back door of him. And I'm kind of seeing a kind of trend here. They're going to try and side draft maybe to get to the front here. But check this out. Paul Shaw has jumped up the grid. Along with Travis Burton is back into this party. So a lot of drivers here that were in some of the early on wrecks are back up front. Logan Gill gets a bad push from, looks like Robert McKay. Oh, yep, Robert McKay in that number 18. They're definitely trying to push up towards the front, but they got to keep it clean. Logan's going to have to hold the steadiest line possible to get a good push against these guys. Matt Fleming, there's a reason why he's a 3-time Cup Series champion here. And it's because he can hold the line really well. He's very good at running these tracks, keeping a line, keeping it steady, being consistent. All these play a pinnacle role here at Prime Good Racing. As you want to work up to the front, you have to hold that line. You have to hold it down, but look at this. The top side is forming. They know it's linked up. They know it's fast, but they don't know how fast. Logan Gill, of course, leading the way on this restart. Does he have a trick up his sleeve or two? Can he get the win? Finally here, he's been at the front quite a bit, but can he get the dub? It doesn't matter what you do here on lap 50. It matters what you do on the final lap, lap 100. Just saying, once that white flag flies, it's game on. Robbins family is sorry to disappoint, but the number 13 JR is actually out of tonight's race. Cameron, though, is back in, looks like 8th place, but he's on the top side, so he's 4 rows back in that number 1 machine. Now Paul Shaw trying to lead the way on the high side to get that side running. Can he do it? Maybe. Nobody's truly seen what Paul can do yet. He's been at the front a couple times, but he's also been involved in a lot of incidents. Now, interesting enough, Fleming dips down. He's going to let Logan go, I think. To be honest, this is a smart move. Here at Daytona, I can tell you right now, it is a fuel strat race. Now, keep in mind here, a few years back in my last race win in 2023, I can tell you that this race personally is won on fuel alone. As I was almost down and out. I was back in 15th, and then all of a sudden on the final lap, all the drivers didn't plan for fuel. So guess what? They dropped like flies, and I won the CMRSC Virtual Daytona 500. And that is how that one came to be on Asita Corsa. It doesn't happen very often where that happens, but it is a great feeling when it does. But fuel alone, you can tell him that does win races. And look at this. Logan Gill opens up, goes to the high side. Are they planning a driver swap? Yes, they did. The 18 of Robert McKay drops back. Paul Shaw trying to get that high side going. Interesting strat call here to elect to go back a little bit further in the field. Now, Travis Burton is going to push on Logan Gill. I fully expect Burton and Blackout Motorsports to actually give it everything. I don't think they're going to plan a fuel strat. They're going to play in one thing and one thing only, and that's speed. And that is how fast they can go around this track. It is nighttime now. It was a transitional race as they went from daytime, semi-daytime, sunset, into nighttime. The lights are out at Daytona, and it looks wonderful here. The weather is cool, calm, collected in Daytona, which is awesome. Not too much to worry about. But as far as drivers are concerned, we're seeing a little bit of chaos brewing in the back. As looks like Jimmy Emos jumped on the line, but it created a little bit of havoc. The bottom line now is starting to light up. They're lining up. They're getting a good line going. They want to bring the choo-choo train here to Daytona, as that will truly win this race. But up front, you check this out. Championship contenders. As it is Travis Burton. I do see my mistake there. As I'm going to try and switch that real quick while I'm live. But I do see it. Travis Burton, of course. is a contender for the championship. And definitely going to try and do what he can to get up to the front. But in order to do it, they have to remain lined up. When do you break apart? You know what? Final lap. That is when you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm not doing it no more. And you just lose your... All gloves are off on the final lap. That's how far these guys got to go. And that's how far they're willing to take it, I guess. So, without further ado, I'm going to go to a new thing. We're gonna crank up the speed cam a little bit. We're going to let you guys listen to the sounds of Daytona while I take a brief intermission here. I'll be right back. All right, and I am back here. Hope I didn't miss too much. Logan Gill still out in front with Travis Burton and Paul Shaw. These drivers are giving everything they got. Robert McKay right there with Jesse Erdman and Jimmy Emos, actually. So Jimmy Emos is getting into this battle here. For the first time of the season, he's running up in the top 10. Go, Jimmy! Skip that. Go, Jimmy, go. Give it everything, buddy. Go for it. Everybody get on your feet. Jimmy is making moves here tonight as he's up in the he's running up in the front. I'm so proud of him. He's in 7th place here with that number 67 machine. He started a little bit rough, but he's got back into it. Logan Gill, Travis Burton, Robert McCabe, Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller. Our top 5. Danny McCurdy back into the fight. Jimmy loses out. He drops to the bottom. He goes for it. Go, Jimmy, go! As he is absolutely doing a great job here tonight. William Robbins, of course, stuck in traffic. It's rush hour here at Daytona, as a lot of these guys are finding out. Now, guys that are out early on, Schomburg, Balance, Balsamo, and Romero. Sorry about your luck here tonight. Logan Gill does lead the way here. He's leading a tremendous amount of laps. When do they pit? When do they not pit? When, you know, there's one man in that group that speaks volumes is Travis Burton. I happen to know he does do some, get some coaching, or he does do some coaching. And he does a great job of utilizing what he's got. So I would not be surprised to see him up in the front at the end of the night, but at the same time, it's every man for himself. Danny McCurdy, of course, trying to seal the deal. He gets up to the top part there. Jimmy Emos dips it down low. He's got to watch out for that apron. Watch the apron, Jimmy. Don't you do it. Touching apron bad is here, especially at the nearly 200 miles an hour. The front 4, though, are doing a great job. They're trying to check out. You know, Logan Gill, Travis Burton, Robert McKay, Jesse Erdman all linked up. Now, the interesting part here is up front. Danny McCurdy, William Robbins, and Cody Keller here. But you see Flagship all on that high side, linked up, and they are pushing hard. So they are trying to get their car up to that front step. We scroll back deeper, though. We see Doug Ward is on the back end of that line. That line, he's going to be needing to utilize some pace here. Josh Larson losing out a little bit. He's got to hope maybe somebody jumps in between him so he can get a little bit better draft out of that number 51. But then just like that, he's got crispy curly chicken, and he's back on it. But oddly enough, he's having a hard time keeping that 51 right on the rear bumper at times. We do have Logan Gill still leading, but Daniel McCurdy is leading the way on that high side. And look at this. Cody Keller trying to catch up. He's getting up to the top 5. Jimmy is going into 6th. Go, Jimmy, go! You do not let off that throttle. He must have listened to the advice. Drop the hammer, buddy. Drop that hammer. And you don't let off. You do this Days of Thunder style. You just drop the hammer and go. As now him and Devin Chase are linked up. Jimmy is in this fight for the top 5. This is so exciting. This driver has not been in the top 5 ever in every stream, and he's looking at getting into the top 5 tonight. He's got to play this smart now. Now that you got there, here's what you do. You need to play off what every driver in front does. There is full communication going on amongst these guys. They know what each other's is planning. And one thing you do not do, if you head into the pit, you do not go blank on your radio. You definitely want to announce it, as that can cause trouble. However, you can jump on the front stretch onto the pit road and get there. But I am so proud of this man right here. The number 67, Jimmy Emos, is contending for the front 5 for the first time at Prime Grid Racing. On this network even. It's incredible. I need to make an official banner for this. Hold on, I got this covered, guys. I got to drop something real quick. We're going to go like this for Jimmy. Hold on, I'm drawing something up really quick. We'll have this up. All right, everybody, this is for Jimmy. I hope he gets it. Right here, I made something up for Jimmy. Go, Jimmy, number 67. He was doing a great job being up in the front, and now he's falling backwards. Jimmy, no! Dang it, right when I get that done, he just falls backwards. I'm no longer doing that for a driver. Commentator Curse engaged, as he fell backwards after that one. Now Jimmy finds himself back in 13th. You let it get to his head a little bit too much. Push down the throttle, Jimmy. As he push down the throttle, jump back in line, he'll get there. I promise. Logan Gill, though, with Travis Burton, Robert McKay, this is a trio of speed. These guys are planning something. I'm not sure what, but I am checking into this one as I'm kind of watching. But Daniel McCurdy, one lonely man on the high side. Not where you want to be at. There he goes, gets back in line. William Robbins just lets him in, as this could be a strat call of when not to burn up tires. They are not to the fuel window just yet. However, we got about another 15 laps, I believe, until we're to the critical fuel window. How much do these guys got in the tank? I'd be anxious to find out. But right now, Jesse Urban's leading another pack back here, but check this out. Devin Chase wants to get out in front and lead somebody. This is where you gotta let the strat play out. So this one is doing really great to plan out, but the problem is now Devin just stepped out. He lost a lot of momentum, and he doesn't have it. They got to watch the checkups. Now, as we're looking back here further, we do see a couple other guys, kind of in this one, but the guys that have really lost out, Jack Scoville and Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry, of course, had the issue. Jack Scoville involved in an incident, not able to get their laps back. Brandon Perry finds himself 4 laps back in the bottom end of this race. Not a race he wants to have happen. And he already said it. He promises he is calling his internet provider on this one, which internet is critical to this. So, you know what? I don't blame him. I'd be irritated too. But right now, all 12 playoff drivers are near the front. As I'm kind of looking through the rest of it here, except for Thomas Meeks and Brandon Perry, they are falling back. Could find themselves on the bottom end of this race tonight, in a spot they don't want to be in. As we kind of look at this backpack, though, this is where fatigue sets in, I feel like. 70 laps in, drivers are probably getting tired, wore out. We've seen it early on where Jimmy had, in drivers' cases like Jimmy Emos, he was at the front. He's fallen back to 17th. Is there a problem with 67? I don't know. Did he have a couple bad laps? Absolutely. But right now, Logan Gill and Travis Burton are up front. Winner is going to secure their seat into the next stage of the playoffs. No doubt about it. The next race is going to be interesting. Now, they do have about 30 laps to go in tonight's race. What do you do and when? When do you pit? We're going to kind of look at this on the pit strats right now. Kind of get a feel for it. All of them are 24 laps in at the front. A few guys had to burn up a faster pair. As Charles Balance found out with J.R. Schomburg early on, that is trouble. They were both involved in incidents that ended their night early. Isaac Balsamo might have had an engine failure along with Emilio Romero, as that's definitely not what you want to see happen. Are they playoff contenders? No. But you do want to brace and get back into this. But speaking of getting back into it, Brandon Beckstead in that number 7 machine finds himself working his way back up through this field. Dylan Moranti working back through the field. Look at this. They come down pit road. Oh my. Trouble on pit road. They're all coming down it. Didn't cause any chaos, but Daniel McCurdy's all on his own now. He's going to lead his first laps of tonight. Devin Chase, Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller, Doug Ward, Harry Krantz, and all these guys. But coming down pit road the first time, Beckstead, Moranti, Burton, Stearns, Gill, Shaw, and McKay, they have hit the pit window. It is game on. Devin Chase does jump up front of this one. This is an interesting strat call. Will they have the fuel to go the distance? Will they be able to do it? Potentially, yes. However, the back group comes in, and look at this now. William Robbins, Matt Fleming, Landon Bednar, Josh Larson step up to take over some laps here. Looks like Burton, McKay, Gill, Moranti come out. But what are they going to have to do here? Do they get out in front of Flagship? They do. Flagship is on the back end of the pit stops. As we see a lot of pits here. Pit road very busy. Travis Burton, Logan Gill, Dylan Moranti could potentially find themselves leading tonight's race. And now Flagship comes down pit road. And here they go. The pit lane shuffle begins as Travis Burton, Logan Gill, and Dylan Moranti all linked up Will we see a race? Will we see a Blackout Motorsports machine win for the first time this season? And at a time it matters. Who thought it? I don't know who, but guess what? The pit lane shuffle has began. And these guys are coming around. Travis Burton and these guys are getting linked up. As here comes the choo-choo train. They called it early on. They know what they need to do. But interesting enough, here comes Blackout. Here comes Flagship. On the exit, there's Thomas Meeks. Now, Thomas Meeks is actually a lap down. Thomas Meeks 1 lap down now. It's not very often we see that, but these guys are all lining up on the back end of this with Travis Burton leading the way and nearly 25 laps to go. Man, what a night. But stay tuned for this brief break from Wheels America, as they are tonight's title sponsor here tonight. So here we go.
It's 2 a.m. and I'm still awake. The energy is starting to fade. I guess I need to find a way to stay up all night. Oh no, I don't wanna fall asleep tonight, 'cause I don't wanna suffer to these demons in my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. To these demons in my mind.
We are back here, and guess what? Matt Fleming has taken over the lead here. He's getting led by Thomas Meeks. Meeks drops down. They actually get in front of Travis Burton, who has had a good solid run here. So Travis Burton on his own to try and catch back up. Logan Gill, Dylan Moranti, Robert McKay. Now look at this. Brandon Perry's going to help push a little bit. But Dylan Moranti is pushing on Logan Gill, and they are going to give it everything they got all the way to the bitter end. Matt Fleming, though, out in front, leading tonight's race, as they do not want to have trouble this late in the game. I don't want to see a caution come out. We're under 25 laps to go. Wrong time to actually have one. But what can be said here? Travis Burton is up competing for the top 5 here tonight. All top 5 are championship contenders. Top 6, sorry. So Logan Gill is right there trying to get another line to form so they can catch up to Flagship. As they are absolutely flying. They're gone. They're checked out a little bit, as there's about a 1.2 gap between that pack and this pack back here. But they have to close it. They have to close it up somehow, as Logan Gill appears to be right on the rear bumper. Logan Gill is actually catching him. Logan Gill is now, with the backpack, is starting to catch up. And they are not going to back off that hammer just yet. Can they get it going this late? The race is on. So Travis Burton is probably talking to his team here at this point. He knows it's a 0.9 the gap in closing. 0.8 the gap in closing to the leader. These guys are absolutely game on tonight, as they are definitely giving us a show here. But go ahead and put up the NASCAR ticker right after I fix it. as it definitely did not want to do any good for me. As definitely SCK kind of did not save anything I put in. There we go. There is the official leaderboard at the front. You know, Matt Fleming has got Landon Bednarz to the back door. And Landon Bednarz, if we remember, won last week to get in the final spot of the playoffs. Of course, he's got Josh Larson and William Robbins there. Travis Burton is now getting linked up with Logan Gill. That is Blackout Motorsports. Travis Burton, Logan Gill, Dylan Moranti, all working their way to the front. There might be mixed animosity here. Now, remember, with Daniel McCurdy making the jump from Blackout Motorsports to Flagship, it could have been a mixed emotions out of Blackout, as they're like, well, you don't have to work with him no more. Which kind of bites people in the rear sometimes, but it happens. Matt Fleming, of course, leading the way as he is the championship leader, staring at his fourth consecutive Cup Series championship, and not wanting these hopes to go bye-bye at all. But he is definitely in contention tonight. But as we see the cars start to get closer and closer, the gaps close up. And by close up, I mean they are closing up here tonight. You can see it on the tower. There's only about a 0.7 difference all the way back to Moranti. But now Logan Gill, who was leading, is caught back up to the lead pack. And they're fully on throttle here with 19 to go. So I don't know what is the plan, but I do know that it could be pretty interesting, to say the least, by the end. If I don't know what I do in this position, you know, if I were to say back in Logan Gill, where I was the leader but not the leader no more, what do I do? To be honest, stay on it. Don't back off the rear bumper of the number 92. You get caught back up, get back into this fight. But you see up front, Flagship is being very smart. They actually have Thomas Meeks leading the run, and Thomas Meeks is a lap down. Is it a bad idea? Absolutely. I'd be trying to see how we could have got Meeks on the lead lap. More so on, let him just pull us. But Thomas Meeks is trying to keep pulling, so him and Fleming and Bednarz can try and check out a little bit. Now back here, you could see Travis Burton and Logan Gill, Dylan Moranti with maybe pull out of the draft, but they'd have to bring a whole boatload of guys with them. They'd have to bring some pretty fast speed on that high side. I don't know if they can work the high side that well. We haven't fully seen what they can do on that high side just yet, as they've been kind of on the back end of it. Cameron Stearns is the back end of the top 10 right now. He's got Devin Chase, Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller, and Doug Ward all the way to the back, but all of them are lined up right now. So it's kind of interesting to see what's going on here. But drivers have to stay on it. And could this be one of those things where maybe Josh Larson is pulling a sneaky and not fully on the throttle, slowing down Travis Burton and those guys? Absolutely. It's not unheard of. Travis Burton and some of those guys might want to consider pulling out. Make their own line and form that up to get around them. Or even push it 3 wide. But look at this. Really interesting what we're seeing out of Brandon Perry now. As Brandon Perry sends it to the high side. Brandon Perry says, let's go. As this is where it's all about now. They caught on. Travis Burton and a whole line jumped to the high side. They leave him high and dry, but now look at this. Cody Keller and a few others drop to the bottom line. We do have a run going to the front. They have to decide what they want to do here. Travis Burton is getting pushed to the front once again. Can he get a hold of the lead? He does. Travis Burton is in full command now. 15 to go. They get to the high side and they are gone. As what a strat out of this one. As Brandon Perry has pushed leaders to a race win before. But now check this out. Perry drops down. He gets more drivers. And now he might just tell him, hey guys, come on down too. As Burton and Logan Gill need to work together to get this win. Guys, drop to the bottom, leave them high and dry. As now Devin Chase in the 82 and the 45 go to the front. Look at this, Prime Grid Racing guys are lined up and they are going for it. What an intense battle now at the front. It is anybody's ball game here. Blackout Motorsports just got left high and dry at the front and they could have dropped down, but no, they stayed up. Bad idea. I'm just saying, very bad idea. As Travis Burton needs to find some speed on that high side, he's not going to find it with two guys. He needs to drop down. I can see it from here, Burton, drop down. Man, oh, why are they doing this? Isaac Balsamo is, that is all right. Oh my goodness. That is not good there, Isaac. As right now, this is very interesting. Devin Chase looking at getting a win here. But here's the interesting part. Jesse Erdman's right behind him with Doug Ward, Paul Shaw, and Travis Burton still. Travis Burton still has a chance to get a top 5 here, but he wants to get a win and lock it out. We could see a non-playoff driver win here at Daytona. We very well could see this. Harry Kranz pulls down. He's going to pit road. Bad idea. But this is what they have to do. They have to find something. The high side is working for him momentarily. And check this out. Jimmy Emos is on track, but he's got to stay out in front of him. Jimmy is... Okay, guys. This is just getting nuts. They're getting extra nutty here as they're weaving and everything else. Travis Burton is not going to give an inch, as they definitely lost some speed on that low side. Does Travis Burton have what it takes to get that high side going and work to the front? Just maybe. The interesting part would be with that low side to see what they got working with here. Paul Shaw in the number 25 working at getting a top 5 here tonight. Can he do it? Possibly. As we are seeing Travis Burton kind of wash out of the line now. This is really bad for Travis Burton here. It's not working for him. Devin Chase, Jesse Erdman, Doug Ward, Paul Shaw, Matt Fleming are top 5. There goes Landon Bednarz, Travis Burton, Logan Gill, William Robbins, Josh Larson, our top 10. Dylan Moranti, Brandon Beckstead, Cody Keller, Robert McKay, Cameron Sturgs, Thomas Meeks, Jimmy Emos, Harry Krantz, Daniel McCurdy, Brandon Perry with our top 20. And the rest of the guys are out of this one, it looks like. Here's Harry Krantz getting worked. All the drivers are working around. Oh my! Wreck in the back and game over. Caution flag flies. What trouble here. As we're going to go to this one. This is the big one, as looks like here we're going to go to quarter speed. Might have been oh my, so Matt Fleming, Push onto the number 25 of Paul Shaw. Shaw got loose into Thomas Meeks. Meeks missing Fleming by inches. Gets down into Matt Fleming there. But man, what avoidance on some of those wrecks here as Paul Shaw finds himself into the barrier late. In trouble for him here tonight. As I'm going to see if Paul happens to be he is in the chat. We're going to hear from him. Paul? All right, Paul's not available, so let's hear from Daniel McCurdy here. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Another wreck you're involved in. How bad is it?
I didn't have any damage there. I didn't quite see what happened. I just kind of, just a couple mishaps. We had that mishap on pit road where 44 got into me. And, yeah, but no damage on my car, so it should be all right.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck. There we go. Let's hear from Thomas Meeks here. See how this one's going. Thomas.
How's it going?
Tough go of it for you tonight. Walk me through that. What happened?
I don't understand these blocks and then checkups. They just stop on a dime and then you're not expecting it. I don't know, man. It's like, just drive the damn car. It's not that hard.
Hey, now watch it. Watch the language, buddy.
I don't understand why there's so much stopping and going. It's super speedway. You should not be lifting or braking.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Rough go tonight. So Thomas Meeks not happy at all. As not the best time right now. Devin Chase is going to lead the way here on this next one with Jesse Erdman. Doug Ward, Cody Keller, Matt Fleming, our top five. Landon Bednarz, Travis Burton, William Robbins, Dylan Moranti, and Cameron Stearns, our top 10 here tonight. Of course, drivers, we got about 7 playoff drivers into the top 10. The gloves are coming off at this point in the race here tonight. Do want to shout out to our race sponsor here tonight, Wheels America. Thanks for coming on board for the title race. And also shout out to my wife Jenna if you happen to be watching. Love you. Cannot wait till I can come see you or you're home tonight. And everybody else, shout out to all the fans in the stands. Most of all, I would not be doing this if it was not up for you guys. We're trying to get up to 500 subscribers, and I try to put on the best show possible for you guys so you can have all sorts of fun actions. But share the video with everybody out there. We're going to be making some changes going forward as far as some stuff. Try and make some not so live videos available for you to watch on the reruns. But stay tuned for the restart. Here we go, as it could be the final restart tonight. Let's go.
Searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah. is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land.
As the pace car comes off, Devin Chase, Matt Fleming gonna lead the way on this restart. Green flag flies, and away we go. Devin Chase up front, Matt Fleming up to the high side. Check this out. This is when the gloves come off. I am not kidding. This is when all the action starts here at Daytona. This is the time these guys have been waiting for, to the final lap. We're down to under 5 to go here. Devin Chase up in front, and he's gonna try and maybe get a little bit of a side draft onto Matt Fleming. It's not working very well. We see Thomas Meeks trying to work to the high side. Josh Larson goes to the low side. Devin Chase stays up front. He's got Jesse Urban to the back door, and they are pushing through the turns. This is where they got to be absolutely elbows up and throttle up. Dylan Moranti, of course. Oh my, Devin Chase is in trouble. Chase is in big time trouble, gets into it. Oh my, another caution. Let's go back to this one. We're gonna go check this one out. As we're gonna go back to this restart. This one right here. This is gonna not make some guys happy, as I did see something happen with I believe it was Josh Larson. Let's take a look at this. So Devin Chase gets loose, but look at this. Here's Cody Keller. Keller almost in the rear of Doug Ward, but as they're trying to make way for him, Devin Chase comes up straight into the 45. Larson gets clearly down into Cody Keller. Keller winding up on the back end of this one. It looks like he might have saved it. And right up here, Larson comes straight across right into Harry Krantz, bringing out the caution. As we're going to see if I got Devin Chase into the chat here. But I'm going to let these guys focus more on this one. As this was a rough one, as they are not going to be happy about it. Let's go back live here. As looks like Devin Chase, or Matt Fleming is up front with Landon Bednarz, William Robbins, Cameron Stearns, Dylan Moranti joining this party. He's back into it with Logan Gill and Travis Burton. Now this could be very interesting to see those three linked up with Jesse Erdman, Doug Ward, Robert McKay, our top 10. Don't know what's going on here. Gonna bring up maybe Josh Larson, see if he can give us some insight here. Josh. Oh, Josh?
What's up?
Tough go of it for you here at Daytona. What did you sense on your end? What was going on?
These guys are idiots. They don't know how to drive restrictor plates, and they're just embarrassing. So I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't know what happened there. Someone told me that I got turned. So.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck.
See ya.
So Josh Larson, not very happy about that one here tonight. Matt Fleming up in front with Landon Bednarz and William Robbins. Now Cameron Sturge, Dylan Moranti, Logan Gill, and Travis Burton all linked up. That could be kind of interesting. Doug Ward and Robert McKay actually jumping in there. Matt Fleming leads the way on the restart. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be back before you know it.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh baby, 125 in the middle of the night.
Pace car's off. We get to the restart zone. Green flag flies. Look at this. The train is coming. Cameron Stearns, Dylan Maranti push on William Robbins to get him to the front. Maranti jumps up in front, gets in front of Fleming. Cameron Stearns gets up to the front of the whatever there is. Weaving and everything else. Cameron Stearns drops down. And William Robbins is still leading the way here, but he's got Dylan Maranti pushing him. Maranti gets him loose, pushes to the front. Maranti's out in front. Maranti trying to go back to back for the first time on this stream. Can he do it? Maybe. He's got speed. He's got the pace. It's 2 to go. 1 lap. Final lap. Game on as it is all over with here. Dylan Maranti, Matt Fleming up in front. William Robbins gets to the low side. Cameron Stearns gets to the inside. He's got Cameron Stearns with William Robbins pushing. And look at this. Dylan Maranti out in front on the final lap. He's got 2 turns to get there. Can he get it done here at Daytona? William Robbins gets on the inside there. They all 3 wide for the lead. Fleming on the inside of Maranti. Fleming gets around. Fleming and Maranti to the line. Dylan Maranti wins here at Daytona for the Wheels America 250. What a finish at the line. We're going to have to go back to this one. What a finish. Oh my goodness. Heart palpitations. We got to go to the start line. We got to go to the photo finish here. In a long time here. Oh my, this is not going to give me a good stop. All right, so we are seeing the line here. All right, we're going to go to this one. Maranti and Fleming. Which one gets it to the line? I don't know. I can't tell from this angle. As this is incredible. Might have to go to look at a rear chase here. All right, we're going to rewind here a little bit. All right, we're going to go quarter speed. And this is the finish. I can't tell. As we're going to go back to it, there's Dylan Maranti. He's going to let it probably burn it down. He's scored in winning here by a .00 difference here at Daytona. I don't know what the difference is, but that does it here. And we're going to go to Landon Bednar's first up and hear from him on this one. Lando.
What's up?
What a job out of that number 16 machine, working through the field, front to back and all over. How do you feel after this one?
Oh, it was a rough one. I mean, a lot of people just checking up all night long, so it was rough. It was actually very surprised we made it to where we did.
But at the end of the night, you got the points. You got to the front, and congrats, man. What a job.
Thanks, sir.
Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Oh, definitely his flagship team. I mean, we had a great run all night. We could have had the win right there, but just started getting messy there at the end, and I lost Matt. I couldn't push him any further. We had it perfectly ready to execute, but, you know, I guess P5 going into the playoffs and isn't all that bad.
All right. Well, great job, Lando, and congratulations here at Daytona.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. That was Landon Bednar's. And now let's go here from driver of the number 92, busted up and banged up. That's how you finish a race. Let's go to driver of number 92, Travis Burton. Once I figure out how to bring him into my booth here, let's go to him. Travis, what a race. How do you feel after this one?
Honestly, that was pure luck at the end there. I had a run. So I was like, I'm just going to take the high side, and I ended up just getting turned. Finished P4 coming across the line. So I'll take it especially with a stage win, first stage, and then I messed my pit stop up going into stage one, I kind of blew through my box a little bit, but I'm glad Dylan got the win. I'm happy that we were able to get Blackout in the victory lane, and I think that puts me in a pretty good spot to hopefully make the top 8 come next week.
All right. Well, any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching you cheer you on in that number 92?
Yes, I want to shout out all my friends and family that's watching, everyone at Blackout, everybody at PGR, you included.
Wheels America, don't forget them.
Wheels America, even though, they're Flim Dogs, so whatever. And honestly, it's been a lot of fun. All these new guys that showed up, they've raced pretty clean, so I'm pretty impressed with them, and it's been a blast.
All right. Well, you did a great job. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Travis Burton, everybody. Now let's go to tonight's driver of the Southern Diesel Solutions number 5, the all beaten and banged up William Robbins, as he got 3rd place here tonight. Willie.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
You got 3rd in a battle tank edition of the Southern Diesel Solutions Camaro. How do you feel here tonight?
Yeah, that was a wild finish, man. We'll take 3rd place for sure in it. I thought we had a shot there to get the win, but the one behind me was definitely sniffing it too. So he was looking to pull out, trying to block and hold him up a little bit, and let that outside lane kind of keep rolling on me. But yeah, overall, it's a fun race, man. Hey, we junked it at the end though, but we'll definitely take 3rd. I'm glad to see Fleming up here in the top 5 and Landon as well.
Well, you did a great job. Congratulations. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching?
Yeah, appreciate it. As always, man. First shout outs always to Liz, to the wife. Again, supporting this habit every week that I get on here and do. And then shout out to Jamie, the spotter. Called a tough one here, man. He was giving me so many commands there at the end to try to make it through that hornet's nest. It was fun. And then shout out Southern Diesel Solutions here. That's on the car. Run them pretty much every week. So appreciate those guys. Giving us a sponsorship for the season here in PGR. And then just congrats to the rest of the team. Shout out to Moranti, man. Welcome back to PGR, man. A couple races in, and he's already on the winner's board.
All right. Well, congratulations, William. Thank you for coming on up here to the booth. I'll get you back to it.
I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you for broadcasting every week, and shout out to Perry again, as always, for putting this thing on for us.
Thank you. So William Robbins right there. Now let's go to our 2nd place finisher, driver of the Oasis Sim Racing number 88, Matt Fleming. Let's hear from him. Matt.
What up, Brando?
What a finish at the end. The drag race with Moranti, the photo finish here tonight. How do you feel after this one?
Well, I mean, obviously, P2, we'll take it. We was able to get the stage 2 win. So, and then we got some other points there in stage 1. So, taking home P2, not bad. I wish it would have been a Blackout driver, but hey, shout out to Dylan. He had a heck of a race. Kind of go back. Kind of wish I played that played that last lap a little bit different. I should have. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to scoop. I think I know what I probably should have done, but I won't take it away. I mean, that was a good hard drag race. I knew coming out of 4 that once I got below him and actually kind of got a little bit of an edge, being on the outside, he had the preferred side draft area. So I did kind of, go up, give him a little bit of a door. It's typical NASCAR stuff. Wasn't going to wreck him or anything like that, just trying to keep it really close. And I don't know how close it was. About the visual yet, haven't been able to see it, but it felt really close. I wasn't sure how bad it was. But,
it was close enough I could not spot it here. So
I was looking at
to be reviewed.
I was looking at the tracker, just hoping my name was going to go P1. It never did, but it was fun. It was definitely exciting there. I kind of wish we knew what was going to happen being green flag in the fuel strategy at the end, because it was going to be super close, but I was going to be pumped for it. But either way, that was actually a really good finish. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
All right. Well, you did a great job. Any shout outs you got to do for any fans in the stands or for tonight's sponsor?
Yes, sir. I want to shout out, first of all, the Oasis Sim Racing Machine. They were on this 88 once again. Always a good time having them on my car. I wish I could get it done for them again, but we've had a lot of top finishes here, first and second. So shout out to them, bringing me one heck of a scheme and everything else. And obviously I want to shout out Wheels America coming in, sponsoring tonight's race. And then we got our other flagship sponsors, Southern Diesel Solutions, bringing home P3, I do believe. And then we got that Wise Owl Wash, bringing home top 5. Let's see, Texas OEM Wheels, San Antonio Karting Complex, Plum Dogs Auto Repair. And yeah, it was definitely fun. Shout out to everybody that was watching, any of the flagship crew, fans. And yeah, shout out to you up there in the booth. I'll definitely have to at least go back and check out the final laps, nothing else, just to see all the excitement. Yeah, shout out to everybody. This is actually a really good race. Some cautions breed cautions. That'll happen. So I was glad that we were actually able to finish on the green.
All right. Well, great job, man. Thank you for coming on up here to the booth. And I'll get back down to the guys. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye. So Matt Fleming, everybody. And now let's go to our tonight's winner. Back-to-back in 2 racing events I've held on this network. Driver of the purple Blackout Motorsports, number 36, Ford Mustang, Dylan Moranti. Let's hear from him. Dylan.
Brandon.
Back-to-back race wins for you. How do you feel here tonight at Daytona?
It's a good win. I'm disappointed that I couldn't help one of our playoff drivers get the win, but I mean, hey, it's a blackout win. It's a blackout win at the end of the day.
Yeah. So at the end, walk me through that. I mean, photo finish. How nervous were you coming off of that turn?
I wasn't really too nervous. I was just trying to figure out what Fleming's plan was, whether he was going to try and dump me, or not dump me, but leave me for Robbins, or if he was going to try to win it himself, which they start making behind us. So I think they kind of just forced him to try to win it for himself. So I just forced him low because I had the momentum on the high line and just side drafted him and took the win.
All right. Well, congratulations here tonight. Oh, you're giving me a smoke show right now. All right.
I am.
There we go. Not a really good one, but whatever. Is here tonight. You got the race win. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on?
Shout out to PGR. It's good to be back. It's been too long since I've had a full race here. Shout out to you for streaming as always. Shout out to our sponsor, Wheels America, whatever it's called, something like that. Shout out to Perry for hosting the league as always as well. And yeah, shout out to all the Blackout drivers.
All right. Well, you did a great job here tonight. You did what you set out to do and accomplish. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to get you down to the guys. I might be down there momentarily. Don't worry, but congrats, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Dylan Moranti, everybody, driver of that number 36. Now, he got the race win here tonight. And look at the track all lit up. That is a beautiful view. Yes, it was great to have everybody in the chat, man. You guys are awesome. Jamie did a great job of spotting, apparently, so glad he was on board. For everybody who likes what you see and you want to see more of it, hit the sub button, hit that like button. It does not bite very often. Also, if shout out to Wheels America here tonight for sponsoring tonight's race. They are a great company all the way around. Shout out to all the other sponsors of the network and Prime Grid Racing. You guys don't go unnoticed. I promise you that. Shout out to all the fans and especially my wife, who might still be watching. I'll be out of here for the night, everybody. Peace.
From the heat wave stole my emotions. I left my doubts when I was swept by the ocean.